We had many JDM sets and series, and I find this 60 years Mustang Silver set to be a breath of fresh air. American muscle car at its finest and number one of the set, 1985 Ford Mustang SVO. SVO comes from the department that designed it, called Special Vehicle Operation. It has been introduced in the Hot Wheels series in 2012 in the Hot Ones, and it has many variations in other interesting series, a Super Treasure Hunt in 2022 and an interesting collector's edition in 2019. Usually there is nothing special on the back of the cards, especially the international ones where they're full of warnings in different languages and the full set is shown. Silver series sits somewhere between mainlines and premium, as we don't have the real rider tires or the full metal on metal treatment, but we do have the details just like we have on this casting, like detailed headlights, Ford badge, engine air intake, colored hood, tail lights, back wing, fuel cap, doorknobs, and even mirrors. It's a very good looking variation and it has my favorite color, white, although it's not the only white version and the other one is even better. If we compare it with the 1992 version of the Mustang, we can see many similarities, but in the same time some obvious differences, like the engine hood and that back window on the sides. We can look at it from any point of view, it looks good and a great start to the set. A very good choice as number one, spoiler warning, they're all the same. I feel like this set is going to be liked by most collectors and not just the American collectors who know this the most. Number 2 of the set is the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302, a model that has been introduced in 2012 in the Hot Wheels Racing Muscle Premium series. This is a version of the Mustang intended for racing and it has suffered a few retools, with the biggest change being the back spoiler changed from plastic to metal and integrated into the body. Besides one exception, all of these have been a super treasure hunt at some point. It's looking very good, outstanding work for this set as you will see moving forward. Tail lights, Mustang logo, back wing, being molded into the body now, door knobs, flame red color, headlights, colored hood, front grille, very nice to look at overall. It's missing a detail for some reason and I'm sure you can spot it, but it happens in this price range. Seeing it from top view, it's even more obvious. Again, this is why many diecast collectors recommend other brands instead of Hot Wheels. The interiors of these cars are also detailed to some degree, although most of us don't expect very detailed interiors when it comes to this series. This is the 10 car case, so we only have 2 full sets compared to the usual 24 car cases I usually unbox on this channel. With one exception, all these cars are older than 10 years in the Hot Wheels series, so most of you have at least one variation. As the number 3, we have the 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1, released for the first time in 2010 in the Hot Wheels Garage Premium series, designed by Larry Wood. This was a performance model of the Fastback body style cars and in Hot Wheels series had many variations, appearing as a Super Treasure Hunt in 2014 and more recent in the 2022 Boulevard Premium set. The artwork on the card is very nice, but the same on all of them, with the series logos in silver of course. It's looking meaner than the previous Mustang. I guess that performance pack came with many visual changes as well. Front lights, grille, air intake on the hood, door knobs, the color is very nice, tail lights, back wing, Mustang logo, and even the wheels are the proper ones for this specific model. This one is missing, just like the previous model, a specific detail, and I can pop the question: how do designers make the decision on what to show and not to on these models? As a set, it looks great so far, and I think it will keep it like this until number 5. I did mention an exception throughout the video, and if you thought I'm going to keep it until the end, you were wrong. Number 4 of the set, probably my favorite that unfortunately came with a cracked blister, 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5, released in 2021 in the Car Culture Slide Street Premium set designed by Mark Jones. This is a drift-tuned version of the Mustang, one that have never seen a mainline release, this one being the first non-premium variation. It has some very interesting releases in the premium series or Car Culture, so we have seen it in full details treatment. It's looking awesome, for me definitely the best of the set and the highlight. Perfect choice of colors, tail lights, Mustang logo, license plate, slim colored wing, a wider body kit, fuel cap, door handles, side skirts, RTR logo on the side, front lights and hood with 2 engine air intakes. You know the feeling, probably only for collectors, but that feeling when you open a specific Hot Wheels car in my case and you just want to sit and look at it, admire it, just put it on the table and stare at it. Well, that's the feeling I have now while looking at this version of the Mustang. It's missing that crucial detail on this one as well, and if I didn't care that much on the previous models, it kind of bugs me on this one. Again, designers might have a reason, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's why I don't even mention it. In USA, this is a Walmart exclusive and you might find it in the stores right now. Obviously not exclusive here, as we don't have the Walmart chain of stores. Number 5 and last of the set, also with the correct blister, is the 1965 Mustang 2+2 Fastback, introduced in the mainlines in 2008, and it makes this the older Hot Wheels casting in today's case unboxing. It had many variations in the mainlines, a super treasure hunt in 2015, and besides an employee exclusive in 2010 and the collector's nationals in 2009, it has never been part of a premium series. We can definitely spot the 60s era vibe while looking at it. It has front lights, grille, white line going from front to back, side Mustang logos, door handles, tail lights, Hot Wheels logo on the back fender, detailed interior. I like how it looks, a very cool model, and I wish I could see this in real life and to hear that engine sound that made it iconic. Of course, it's missing what has been missing on previous models as well, but I hope you're not going to see it. I do own another variation in my collection among the ones I used to open when I started collecting, and you can see the mainline cars can come close to the details of some of these more recent silver series. I was very surprised with this set and I must admit I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I hope you enjoyed my content, and if you did, please subscribe here on YouTube and click the bell icon to receive notifications about future uploads. Thank you for watching, have fun and enjoy the hobby.